man had an accident at work. When he woke up, he was already in the hospital. He thought it was just a minor incident, but the doctor pronounced the man's death sentence. He was diagnosed with AIDS. He only had 30 days to live, but the man didn't believe it. He insisted that the doctor had made a mistake. He even threw away the diagnosis report. The man didn't take it seriously at all. He even threw a party. He told his friends that the hospital misdiagnosed him, but his friend asked, what if the hospital didn't make a mistake? The man said it was impossible, but he also started to get scared. He turned around and saw the eye-catching number 30 on the calendar. It seemed like it was counting down his life. The next day, the man went to the library to look up information. He wanted to prove that he didn't have AIDS, but the information he found made him despair. It turned out that it wasn't just homosexuals who could be infected. Injecting drugs and having a promiscuous sex life could also cause infection. The man thought of the woman he had before. Her arms were covered with needle holes from injections. At this time, the man fell into deep regret. The man came to the hospital to buy special medicine. He read out the names of all the special medicines, but the doctor told him that these medicines could not be sold. The man fell into despair. He could only find a cleaner in the hospital and bribe him. That's how the cleaner gave the man a bottle of medicine every day when he took out the trash. On this day, the man went to get medicine as usual, but the cleaner only gave him an address in Mexico. Because he could no longer steal medicine, the man felt cheated. He threw a punch, but the cleaner easily dodged it. The man felt dizzy. The virus had already eaten away his body. The desperate man parked his car on the side of the road, took off his sunglasses, and picked up a gun. The doctor said he only had 30 days left. Today is the 29th day. The desperate man pulls trigger rather than die of AIDS and be laughed at by everyone. But after crying for a while, the man still couldn't do it. The man took the note and came to the address given by the cleaner. This was his last hope, but he was greeted by a doctor whose license had been revoked, but his body was already very weak. He had no choice but to accept the doctor's treatment. After a period of treatment, the man's health gradually improved. He did not die, as the diagnosis report said. The doctor then told the man that the side effects of the medication he had taken before were severe. It would kill all cells in the body, both good and bad, so his condition would get worse and worse. The doctor said his medicine has the same effect, but without any side effects. But because of this, it affected the interests of those pharmaceutical groups, so his medicine was not approved for sale. When a man heard this, he looked at the patients in the ward who were in good condition and thought about the patients who couldn't afford the medicine before. An idea gradually emerged in his mind.